Welcome to Unexpected Animal Friendships. Today, we bring you the unforgettable story of Peanut the Squirrel and his dad, Mark Longo. Their journey together is a touching example of how compassion and a simple act of kindness can blossom into a lifelong friendship. Join us as we dive into Peanut's story. From an orphan squirrel in need to a beloved internet sensation and ambassador for animal kindness. Our story begins in 2017 on a day that Mark Longo will never forget. Walking along a quiet road, he spotted something tiny and fragile by the roadside. It was a baby squirrel, barely clinging to life after losing his mother in a tragic accident. With no one else to help, Mark knew he had to act. At that moment, Peanut was a vulnerable, helpless baby, completely dependent on Mark's care. Mark named him Peanut, a fitting name for the tiny creature with an enormous will to survive. Day by day, Mark fed Peanut from a small bottle, keeping him warm and comforting him with a gentle hand. It wasn't easy, and Mark had no experience raising a squirrel, but his dedication was unwavering. Nurturing Peanut was a round-the-clock job. Mark had to be there every few hours, day and night, to feed and care for this tiny life. Over time, as Peanut grew stronger, he began to respond to Mark's voice and touch. He recognized the gentle, caring human who was always by his side. Peanut's trust in Mark blossomed, and with it, the seeds of a beautiful friendship. Peanut thrived under Mark's care, showing a lively personality that was hard to resist. Despite his small size, Peanut had a big spirit. He was curious, playful, and just a little mischievous, constantly exploring his new world with wide-eyed wonder. Mark quickly realized that Peanut was no ordinary squirrel. He had a unique spark, a joyful curiosity that brought new life to the household. Peanut's little antics became a source of entertainment and joy for Mark and his family. From finding cozy nooks in unexpected places to playfully scurrying around the house, Peanut made his presence known. Mark couldn't help but laugh as Peanut climbed over shelves, peeked around corners, and occasionally got into minor mischief. It was clear that Peanut felt completely at home, and that Mark was more than just his caregiver, he was family. As Peanut grew older, Mark wondered if it was time to reintroduce him to the wild. After all, squirrels were meant to live in nature, free to roam and climb trees. Mark took Peanut outside, hoping he might rediscover his natural instincts. But Peanut had other plans. Each time Mark encouraged him to explore the outdoors, Peanut would only venture a short distance before scampering back to Mark's side. To Peanut, Mark was home, a safe place he didn't want to leave. Eventually, Mark accepted that Peanut had found his forever home with him. In Peanut's eyes, Mark was his protector, his friend, and the only family he'd ever known. With Peanut now a permanent resident, Mark welcomed him fully into his home and his heart. Peanut became more than just a pet, he was family. Mark's home became Peanut's world, and he claimed every corner, shelf, and nook as his own. He developed routines, favorite spots, and a taste for treats that even the family dog envied. Peanut's playful personality shone brighter every day. He loved to play with the family, scampering across rooms and cozying up on Mark's shoulder. It was clear that Peanut saw Mark as both friend and family, a bond that was deeply mutual. As Peanut's bond with Mark grew, Mark wanted to share this joy with the world. He began posting Peanut's adventures on Instagram, showing glimpses of his daily life and personality. Fans were immediately drawn to Peanut's playful spirit and his adorable antics. He became an internet sensation almost overnight, with followers tuning in from all over the world to see what Peanut would do next. Peanut's fans fell in love with his unique quirks, from his fascination with waffles to his endless curiosity about everyday things. Mark documented these moments, Peanut trying new snacks, exploring new spaces, and simply being his lovable self. Fans shared, commented, and celebrated Peanut's journey, spreading joy through every post. By October 2024, Peanut's fame had reached new heights. His Instagram had amassed over 500,000 followers, and his posts were shared thousands of times. Peanut had become a symbol of resilience, joy, and the unique bond between humans and animals. Fans eagerly awaited each post, captivated by his story and the bond he shared with Mark. For many, Peanut's posts were a bright spot in their day, a reminder of simple joys and unexpected friendships. People from all walks of life were inspired by the love and trust Peanut showed Mark, and their own lives felt a bit brighter because of it. Peanut was no longer just a squirrel, he was a beloved personality, spreading happiness and hope with every adorable pose and playful moment. Inspired by Peanut's story and the impact he'd made, Mark and his family took a leap of faith in 2023. They moved to upstate New York to start Nuts Freedom Farm Animal Sanctuary, a haven for animals in need. This sanctuary would become a safe place for rescued and abandoned animals, a place where they could feel loved and secure, just as Peanut had found with Mark. Peanut was more than just a resident, he was the heart of the sanctuary. As the sanctuary's mascot and ambassador, Peanut's story continued to inspire kindness and compassion. His social media presence brought attention to the sanctuary's mission, helping to raise awareness and support for their efforts. Each animal rescued at Nuts Freedom Farm was welcomed with open arms, thanks in large part to the message Peanut had spread to his fans. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the life of Peanut the Squirrel and his incredible bond with his dad, Mark. Peanut's story reminds us that friendship and kindness know no boundaries and that even the smallest creatures can make a huge impact. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories of unexpected animal friendships. Until next time, remember to embrace the joy and beauty of the world around us, just like Peanut did every day.